With Rebecca Brunson and Kevin Lynch, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following a 122-112 loss for the Wolves to the Toronto Raptors. Timberwolves' fifth consecutive setback. Toronto's backcourt scoring combined with some devastating defense really spelled the end for the Wolves tonight.
Yeah, you had two guys for those guys that had 57 points, 12 of 16 alone. Kyle Lowry had 17 in the third quarter by itself. So what they did, their guards did, was really detrimental to everything that the Wolves did. The Wolves had some really good individual performances. Wiggins had a triple-double, his first career triple-double, which was amazing. He did a lot of great things. Culver, career high in points, shot the ball very well, 40% from three. So you can take away some things from this game where they had some success, but their defense just was not enough. They couldn't figure out how to stop their guys from going off, and it hurt them. In the third, it kind of allowed the game to get away from them, and then they can never get it back.
And that Raptor, I think we'd all agree, that Raptor defense is championship caliber.
Yes.
I mean, that's as good a defense as I think we've seen all year here against all these other 29 teams here for Minnesota that they play against. So, yeah, they can play. Jim Peterson talked about it tonight. They can play big. They can play small. They play spread out. They guard the three really well. They punish you when you get sloppy. And they play physical, too. Minnesota really struggled, I thought, with the physicality of Toronto here tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see Minnesota kind of pull everything together here and see if they can play well come Monday night against Denver, another very good team. So, but yeah, that Raptor defense really dictated the direction of this game.
Quick look at some of the numbers tonight. Timberwolves attempted 50 three-point shots in this game. Toronto on target most of the night. You mentioned physicality, Kevin. Ryan Saunders addressed the keys to playing a physical team like Toronto.
If you try to just match an opponent's physicality, I mean, it almost becomes a wash, because that's how they're used to playing. We got to get that with our group, and that with young teams. I mean, I think sometimes that does take a little bit of time, but we can speed up the process of growing up and maturing and getting on our way to becoming a good team in this league.
Denver, a physical team as well. They'll be here Monday night, starting with Wolves Live at 6:30. The Timberwolves have lost their last 6 games to Denver. On to Chicago Wednesday, Zach LaVine and company before a rematch with the Rockets here in downtown Minneapolis next Friday.